Good morning, everyone. Welcome to today morning's meditation. Let us collectively bow down in front of Shri Mataji, raise our Kundalini, and put ourselves into a bandhan. Let us begin our meditation by taking the 3 Mahamantras. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Mahalakshmi Saraswati Mahakali Trigunatmika Kundalini Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Kalki Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Kalki Sakshat Shri Sahasra Swamini Moksha Pradayani Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. As we begin the meditation, let us take one mantra to Shri Ganesha. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Ganesha Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Shri Mataji, you are the doer and you are the enjoyer. You do everything. I do nothing. Shri Mataji, please guide us for this morning's meditation as well. Help us achieve that depth inside us. Help us achieve our true caliber, our true potential. And please clear us of all negativity that may be within or without us. With our left hand in our lap and right hand on the Mother Earth, let us establish our connection with the Mother Earth, with Shri Ganesha. And let's meditate this morning to remove the basic 6 enemies of the soul. These enemies act through our ego and superego, and they particularly affect the void, blocking our ascent. To defeat them, we have to achieve self-mastery and develop our Guru principle, and through meditation it is easily possible. The first enemy is Kam, which is the desire or lust. It affects the Muladhara and the whole left side, the superego, the back agya. So let us take one mantra to Shri Nishkama Sakshat. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Nishkama Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Shri Mataji, by your grace, please make us desireless. Please establish within us the pure desire of God Almighty. Let us also take one mantra to Shri Shuddh Ichha, Shri Mahakali Sakshat. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Shuddha Ichha Shri Mahakali Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji, Shri Nirmala Devi, Namo Namaha. The second enemy is the krodh, or the anger, or the temper, considered to be the worst of enemies of Shri Krishna. It affects the swadhisthana, the whole right side, the liver, the ego, or the front agya. You should strive to be angry with yourself but not guilty. So we can redirect the anger only to ourselves, to our own ego, but not feel guilty. And to be compassionate towards others. Shri Nishkrodha Sakshat. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Nishkrodha Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji, Shri Nirmala Devi, Namo Namaha. Shri Mataji, by your grace, please dissolve all our anger. Please make us compassionate and loving human beings. The third enemy is the lobh, or the greed. It affects the nabhi, or the void, and also the vishuddhi. So we should replace our interest in money with appreciation of whatever is handmade and of beautiful nature. Let's take one mantra to Shri Nirlobha Sakshat. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Nirlobha Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji, Shri Nirmala Devi, Namo Namaha. The next enemy is the moha, or the attachment. It affects the heart and the sahasrara. So the remedy to this enemy is to always put global needs before any of our personal needs, and we should use we more often than I whenever talking. So let us take one mantra to Shri Nirmoha Sakshat. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Nirmoha Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji, Shri Nirmala Devi, Namo Namaha. Shri Mataji, by your grace, please make us free from all attachments. Please establish the spirit within us. The next enemy of the soul is the matsar, or the envy or jealousy. It affects the Vishuddhi and the Nabi. So we must think, who can share the most? Who can be the most kind? And who can talk the most sweetly in order to get rid of this negativity? The mantra here is Shri Nirmatsara Sakshat. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Nirmatsara Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Shri Mataji, by your grace, please remove all our jealousies and competitiveness. Please make us part and parcel of the whole. And the last negativity is the mad, or the false pride or vanity, which impacts the agya and the ego. The remedy for this is the pride of being a Sahaja yogi and self-esteem. So let us take one mantra to Shri Nirmad Sakshat. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Nirmad Sakshat Shri Adi Shakti Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Shri Mataji, by your grace, please dissolve all our petty pride. Please let us be surrendered and egoless. So let us say collectively, one by one more time. Shri Mataji, by your grace, please make us desireless. Please establish within us pure desire of God Almighty. Shri Mataji, by your grace, please dissolve all our anger and please make us compassionate and loving beings. Shri Mataji, by your grace, please take us beyond matter and materialism. Please make us balanced, peaceful, and satisfied. And let us see the beauty of the Spirit in everything. Shri Mataji, by your grace, please make us free from all attachments and establish our spirit within us. Shri Mataji, by your grace, please remove all our jealousies and competitiveness. Please make us a part and parcel of the whole. Shri Mataji, by your grace, please dissolve all our petty pride. And please let us be surrendered and egoless. We will now listen to a talk given by Shri Mataji in 1985. It's called Ego and Its Consequences. This talk was given in New Jersey, USA.
Come in, sit down. Let him sit. Then last night, I talked to you about ego. That how ego manifests itself and how it is difficult to get out of the ego. It's easy to get out of the conditioning superegos, but very difficult to get out of ego because ego aggresses others, doesn't trouble you at all. And you enjoy that aggression. See? Now, today I want to tell you about how ego has been historically, traditionally torturing people around. So you will see the manifestation of this ego. And then you will know that if you are playing anything, any role with your ego, you could be a part and parcel of that destructive force. So to begin with, we'll see now, when this ego started growing in man, first of all, see, it started growing with the protection. Don't put any ice in the Coke, alright? No, there's no ice in this one. No, next one. It's good. The other Coke. It will be alright. So, it's alright, Christine. It's alright. The pituitary, which is within us, started growing when we raised our head like this. When we were animals, our heads were like this. At that time, the pineal body, as it is called, was very powerful. They say in human beings the pineal doesn't work out. It's not true. It does. But they don't know how it works. Come along. Nice to see you. All right. So, this pineal body within us was very active when we were animal state. But when we raised our head, you see, a chemical change took place within ourselves in the sense that our brain started growing in a pyramid, which I have told you how, with the parallelogram of forces and all that, it has started growing into a pyramid. And when it became like that, you see, because it was only the pineal body looking after the superego, up to the animal kingdom, up to the kingdom where the animals sort of became more sort of humanized. Then the ego started growing. It's the only animals who can use the matter. Human beings can use the matter, not the animals. Animals cannot use the matter for their own purpose. When they started aggressing the matter, the ego started developing. And we developed this, what you call the pyramid of our brain. We started growing more and more and more and more like this. But when it reached its height, then we started using our ego more. We didn't stop at that point. We started moving on the other side. So this went down and it covered it completely like that. That's why we say the pineal body in the human beings doesn't work. It functions, no doubt it functions. As a result of that, you see, when we saw this ego was growing, as a result of that, people felt extremely overconfident. What's wrong? Business started long time back. It's at the time of Columbus. As I said, if Columbus had come to India, he would not have seen me here. He would have finished all the Indians there. Not him. He was a very nice man, but those who followed him. In the same way, this ego started destroying people, and they had an idea of a triumph and killing people, occupying lands, occupying territories, accumulating wealth. Went on and on and on and on this level. Then from there, they started, when the marriage system started in a proper way, again the aggression started on the women. And now the women are aggressing men like that. It's all became so aggressive. But when you aggress, you don't see that you are aggressing. This is the problem of the egoistical person. Though he may be a seeker, though he may be a very genuine seeker, but if he's in the area of ego, he never feels his own catches because the ego is in between, the reality in himself. So he cannot see his own catches. He cannot see how he is aggressing others. And he doesn't see how he's hurting others, troubling others, torturing others. And such a person can be extremely arrogant, extremely, strangulating. This is what happens when you get cancer also. When you get the cancer, what happens? It starts with the left side, no doubt. But when it comes into the person, then he becomes a person who is vulnerable to a disease, or a disease where the person is aggressed. The person is aggressed. The cells of the body first develop the aggression. We call it malignant. When this cell comes in contact with others, that also becomes malignant. So that's how the malignancy spreads. And when it spreads, what happens? That supposing in the nose there are some cells which become malignant. So they start obstructing other organs to grow. The only nose will start growing like that. You mean to say, not outside but inside. So they aggress. You see, the aggression starts and they lose complete control with the whole because there is no coordination with the whole. They don't see that the whole has to grow together, and not only the nose and not only the eyes, isn't it? And this breaking from the collectivity is the first sign when you find a Sahajogi behaves in a funny way, that if he is breaking from the collectivity, then he is nothing but an egoist. No doubt about it. By any argument, by anything. But a person who is a superego fellow will stick on to the collectivity. We'll try to be very close to the ashram, will be very close to us, very much here, around it, even if we don't want to be there. Why? Because it realizes that it is aggressed, and also it realizes that it can be sly. So when a left-sided person enters into an ashram, that person would be very nice, quiet, sweet, everything. But the entities, the bhoots in him, will aggress the people slyly. They'll torture. But those people can be cured very easily because they are troubled and tortured themselves. But those who are egoistical will be very difficult for them to get out of. That's why I've been talking about ego yesterday and today. Now you can see all aggression, the manifestation. What's wrong? Say now, I was talking about the chemicals. Now how did you discover these chemicals? It is through your ego, through your science. Now if the science is is not related to God or to the whole, then you go like that. And then you can produce hydrogen bombs, you can produce these horrible chemicals, like it's what you call the foolhardiness. You enter into every area, every place, and achieve the power over that. But then you don't know what that is capable of. Supposing now you make computers. Suppose tomorrow these computers will eat you off. I must tell you now there's a new disease I've discovered in people, that their conscious mind overpowers them. There was a fellow who was like this, very egoistical. He didn't believe in God also. He's an Indian and he met with an accident. His wife is a doctor, she's a friend of mine, she brought him to me. In my presence he got up and walked off nicely, everything. But on his own, whenever he wanted consciously to do it, he couldn't even raise his leg. Can you imagine? So with these egoistical people, now a new disease is coming that consciously they cannot do anything. They cannot do anything. This will come. I'm promising you now. Or I'm warning you. As I warned the people who were going left-sided, that you will have a horrible disease, and this is the new disease for all the egoists, that consciously they won't be able to move, they'll be mute, sitting there only, their ego will take over. It's a very dangerous era when you are born, you must know. This is the time you are precariously placed. Either you get to God or you go to hell. There's nothing in between. So a new disease will come very soon. There's no insanity in it. Nothing, you will be quite alert, but you can't move your hands. Your whole nervous system refuses to work. That's going to come. Very soon it will manifest. You have seen that egoistical people have been going on like Hitler and all that, and they have destroyed the world, and they have done so much harm to our value system. In subtle way we say that all this manifestation of 25 years of all this horrible hell they have created for us is because of the wars. Because of the wars. But these wars and things, even if you avoid, by some chance, you avoid it. Still, if ego is there, it will manifest itself. If you avoid it outside, it will manifest inside, and then you will find that you can't just move. You can't blink, you can't sleep, you can't move your hands, even now.
While I try to reconnect the video, let us continue to be in meditation. looks like we were only meant to hear so much. I'll share the link of the talk after we complete the meditation. I'll put some music on and let us continue to be in meditation for some time before we complete today's session. Let us complete the meditation by taking the last of the 3 great mantras. Om Tvameva Sakshat Shri Kalki Sakshat Shri Sahasrar Swamini Moksha Pradayani Mataji Shri Nirmala Devi Namo Namaha. Whenever you're ready, we can all bow down, raise our Kundalini and put ourselves into a bandhan. Thank you everyone. Thank you for joining this morning. We'll hopefully see you later today in the evening for our evening meditation. And I hope you all have a beautiful and a very, very Sahaj day ahead. Thank you everyone. Bye for now.